Alright, so this is my second week summary, as you see here. And so this was over mostly Module 3, but some of Module 2, like Adreno Chapters 1 and 2. Well, we started this first week off with the learning objectives, as we did the last one, and then we had your four-dimensional human existence that I read about, which I found very thought-provoking and interesting. I took it a little bit differently. I feel like I was talking more about religion and stuff, but I felt like it opened up a lot of conversation, and so it was interesting to hear your assertions. And then we had to respond to your Natures of Science from last week, and then the controversial debate topics, which you gave us, so I got to read over that, and I read what it's going to be about, and then some topics, so I will be ready to choose that for tomorrow. And then you had the cultural science topic approval, which I messaged you probably a few hours ago about that, and this is the video I wanted to do it on. It's an hour long, and for the love of physics. So I thought that might be a good one. And so the next thing was the neat resource about Adreno, which I never realized how much Adreno is actually used for, and how it's actually something that people use every day. It's like using electrical things for more creative stuff than for like sciencey things. It was interesting, and it's from Italy, so just another thing. Anyway, and then we had projects 2 through 4 about Adreno, which for all these projects I took pictures. So this is me opening the box of Adreno. And then after you open the box, I looked inside and saw this. And then I was putting together the board, which I had a little trouble with since I put it together upside down the first shot. And then I started doing the experiments, and this was the very first one, which was from last week, which we were supposed to do, where you connected the stuff to make the light turn on when you press down the button. Only when you hold it down, not when you let go of it. And this is the one where you had to hold down both of them in order to get it. You can tell because this one and this one are only connected, the lines. And then this is the one where you could press either button and get the LED to light up. And so then we move on to the spaceship interface, which I thought was pretty cute. Took a little bit of time to set it up, and at first I couldn't get it. I didn't realize that you had to run the programs, these programs, which I have right here still open. And at first I wrote it all out, and then I realized you can look for it and open it, so now I know. So I was able to use that for the next one. Oh, here's with it, so that they would alternate blinking when you held down the button. And then for the next one, I think this is the third one, where it's, with the heat, which I thought was really cute as well. I think all these are cute. And I couldn't it was hard for me to get them all to be turned off at the same time, so I played around with it, especially because my house is very warm, or my apartment, but I got it to work, and if I rubbed it hard enough I could get all three to light up. And then for the last one, it was the bright light one, where you had to put the things over. I didn't realize you had to put the different colors over it, and then I finally did that. And here's an up close of what I did. And this is kind of how I organized stuff, all the bulbs, and because I was trying to figure out what was for what. And the very first one, this one here, and then I have the lights covering it. So those were about all I did this week, and yeah, all the projects, and I submitted the brain questions, and this is my 2-week summary. So